What's up, guys? This is the Jose Show. Happy Wednesday. Now, let's get to it. Now, let's start off with Jamie Lynn Spears. So, in a surprising turn of events, Jamie Lynn Spears has made a sudden exit from the ITV reality series I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, due to undisclosed medical reasons. So, the UK broadcaster officially confirmed her departure on social media without providing specific details regarding the nature of her health concerns. The announcement came through the show's official X account, stating, Jamie Lynn Spears has left I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here on medical grounds. She's been a fantastic campmate who has triumphed at trials and bonded well with her fellow celebrities. Hashtag I'm a Celeb. All right, so Jamie Lynn, widely recognized for her roles on Zoe 101 and Sweet Magnolias, had been one of the 10 celebrity contestants who ventured into the Australian outback at the beginning of the month. Okay, so the actress recently showcased her versatility by participating in ABC's Dancing with the Stars and taking part in Fox's Special Forces World's Toughest Test earlier this year. Okay, so this is very interesting that Jamie Lynn Spears is no longer on this reality show because, as we all know, Jamie Lynn Spears has not been a really good figure, and also a lot of people have been hating on her, and they've been hating on her for really good reasons. Now, the fact that she left the reality show due to medical concerns, I think is because maybe Jamie Lynn Spears has been going through a lot of anxiety. Maybe Jamie Lynn Spears has the flu. I don't know. Because, I mean, we are in flu season after all. And, maybe Jamie Lynn Spears could be going through some struggles with God knows what in her body, because, I mean, we never know what happens in behind those closed doors with Jamie Lynn Spears after all. But you know what? Even though she left the show due to a medical reason, I think that she really is doing a lot of people a huge favor, because a lot of people do not like her after all. But to be honest with you, I can imagine that this medical reason that Jamie Lynn Spears is going through is something that's pretty minor, probably. Because, I mean, I've seen Jamie Lynn Spears out and about in some places already on the media. And I mean, hey, Jamie Lynn Spears looks perfectly fine. She doesn't look like she's dying. She doesn't look like she's really up to something extremely bad after all. But, yet again, I mean, I wish her the best, and that's all I have to say about this. Now on to the next topic. Now, let's talk about Kerry Washington. So after 10 years of marriage, Kerry Washington is finally pulling back the curtain a bit more on her private marriage to pro football player Nnamdi Asomugha. So during an appearance on the Drew Barrymore show just today, the Scandal Star delighted host Drew Barrymore with the fact that she and Nnamdi first met at Drew's family's namesake New York City theater, the Barrymore Theater. So she got to say, I was doing my Broadway debut. It's such a storied, important theater. The actress pointed out it was my first time on Broadway, and now I write about it in my book. So it has another fun legend to fill all the beautiful things that have happened at that theater. In 2009, Washington originated the role of Susan in David Mamet's Race, and she and Nnamdi met backstage. So asked whether it was a first sight thing or slow burn, Kerry replied, a little bit of both. So you talk to people like my parents who have been married for as long as they've been married. I think both are important. I think that first sight thing for me was really important and undeniable, but I think the slow burn is what keeps you going. She explained, we've been married 10 years now, so it's like an immediate with a great slow burn that I hope will keep burning, end quote. Okay, so this is amazing that Kerry Washington knows how to keep a marriage successful, because this just comes to show that Kerry Washington actually cares about her marriage, definitely. And also the fact that she ended up having her wedding in private 10 years ago is really cool, because this just comes to show that Kerry Washington was actually able to enjoy her moment with her husband and with her loved ones in the ceremony. Because if Kerry Washington would have made that wedding in public, oh my goodness, the woman would have not been able to enjoy her freaking wedding, because let's be real here, the freaking paparazzi would have been all over Kerry Washington, all over the priest, all over the husband, all over the people. And it's really tormenting, because what happens is that the freaking paparazzi is very annoying. Okay? And you know what? Kerry Washington, since she is still married to this guy 10 years later, this really comes to show that Kerry Washington is really about that marriage life, and she's really about spending it with her husband, and she's not about spending it by herself, and that is a really good thing. Now, I'm not trying to say that it's a bad thing having to have a single life. However, I think it's even better having to be married and having to be with somebody, because when you're with somebody, you're able to enjoy your life even more, and you're able to really look at the brighter things of life, and you're also able to share a lot of things with the person, and also you're able to talk to the person, and then the person is able to listen to you and this and that is exactly what's going on with Kerry Washington. All right. And you know what? Kerry Washington deserves all of this happiness. Let's be real here, because Kerry Washington is one of the realest actresses out there and one of the realest people out there, especially. Okay? Now, I really hope that Kerry Washington gets to continue with this man for the next God knows how long, until the day they die, because man, this is amazing. Now, on to the next topic. Now, let's talk about Al Pacino and Nora Fala. So there will be no wedding bells for Al Pacino and Nora Fala. So Pacino's 29-year-old girlfriend told TMZ that she loves the Oscar-winning actor, but when it comes to walking down the aisle, she admits, "I'm not the marrying type." All right, so neither is Pacino, who has never been married. So Pacino, 83, and Alfala began their relationship in 2022. Since then, the pair has welcomed their first child together, Roman. Pacino is also the father of a 33-year-old and 22-year-old twins from previous relationships. So, when asked if she intends on spending the holidays with the House of Gucci actor, Noor told TMZ that's the plan. So, Afala's latest reveal comes after she and Pacino settled on child support and custody for their baby boy. Earlier this month, ET obtained documents that show the Godfather actor will pay his girlfriend $110,000 up front and $30,000 a month in base child support, and could pay up to an extra $90,000 at the end of the year, depending on his earnings. So this is very interesting that Noor Alfala and Al Pacino are not going to get married anytime soon, because I think that it is a really good thing that they're not getting married anytime soon, because let's be real here, Al Pacino is too old for Noor Alfala. The man is about to die, and since he is about to die, Noor Alfala and Al Pacino do not really have that good chance of spending their life together all that much. Come on now. I feel like Noor Alfala should have been smart enough into dating somebody that is around her age to begin with, because if Noor Alfala would have dated somebody that is around her age to begin with, then she would be able to be spending her time with that man for a very long time. And also, the child that would have been procreated with that man that would have been around her age, I'm pretty sure that child would have been able to enjoy that man, enjoy that father of his or her. Okay, but unfortunately, Noor Alfala did not think about any of those things. Noor Alfala was only in love with the freaking fat wallet, because let's be real here, young women really love the fat wallet. They really don't look for a man for them. And that right there is very sickening, and I'm not saying that all young women are like that. I'm just saying that some young women are like that. Let's be real. But in my personal opinion, since Noor Alfala is already getting the fat checks when it comes to the child support, Jesus Christ, Noor Alfala is going to end up living like a freaking millionaire in freaking Beverly Hills or Hollywood. She's going to be living La Vida Loca. She's going to be able to maybe rent out a yacht, or maybe buy a yacht with that money. I'm pretty sure she's going to be able to buy herself a freaking jet with that money, or God knows what else with that money. Come on now. And Jesus Christ, Noor Alfala, I'm pretty sure the next thing you know it, she's probably even gonna rent out a freaking island with that freaking money, especially if she ends up saving that money. Okay, let's be real, Jesus Christ. But anyways, on to the next topic. Now, let's talk about Shannon Doherty. So, Shannon Doherty is sharing some heartbreaking news. The Beverly Hills 90210 star says her cancer was spread to her bones, but she vows to keep fighting. So, in an interview with People, the 52-year-old actress also said she hopes to become part of clinical trials, though she laments that there's yet a cure for cancer. And as she continues to go through treatment, Doherty says she is not letting anything get in the way of her raising awareness of working to battle the disease. So she got to say, I'm not done with living, I'm not done with loving, I'm not done with creating, I'm not done with hopefully changing things for the better. Doherty tells the magazine, I'm not done. So the health update comes some 4 months after Doherty revealed that the stage 4 breast cancer she has been battling for the last few years spread to her brain. In a somber Instagram post, Doherty revealed the emotional roller coaster she went through while being placed under a machine for radiation treatment. Okay, so this is very sad and this is very intense. I feel so sorry for poor Shannon Doherty because I can't imagine how awful it feels to go through cancer, especially through stage 4 breast cancer, and also having to deal with the fact that the cancer ended up going into her bones. Like Jesus Christ, I'm pretty sure that now that the cancer ended up spreading all the way to her bones, the poor woman is not going to be able to walk anymore. She's not going to be able to move anymore. She's not even going to be able to eat by herself anymore, nor do a lot of other things by herself anymore. It is the saddest thing ever. But if I were Shannon Doherty, I definitely would continue to fight because if there's one thing that this life has is a freaking miracle, especially a miracle from God. Miracles really, really do exist, okay? And if we do not believe in miracles, then chances are we're gonna die, we're gonna end up in a very awful situation, just like with Shannon Doherty, for example. And guess what? Shannon Doherty, I'm pretty sure, is already praying to the Lord, and she's already like, you know what, Lord, I really want to continue to be in this world. I really want to continue to spend my time with my family, with my friends, with every other people out there. I really am not done. I really am not. And also, Shannon is a very talented woman. She really wants to continue to be acting, I'm pretty sure, and she wants to continue to impress her fans as much as she can instead of having to be in a freaking bed or be in a freaking coffin. So, this is something that really is saddening me big time. My prayers go out to poor Shannon Doherty. But anyways, that is it for today's show, ladies and gentlemen. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's lovely episode of the Jose Show. Till next time, and peace.